Welcome everybody. Martin Tyler along with Alan Smith. Alan, looking forward to it today.
Yeah, I think so, Martin. There's a really good buzz in the air here.
A match today, FC Krasnodar against Nice. Well, this is how the home team shape up. We've got it down as a 4-3-3.
Yeah, it's a system that the Netherlands used to use all the time. I think really they invented it, and plenty of countries have adopted it since. If it works, it's really tough to handle.
The Nice lineup goes like this today. Paul Weiss starts with Dante as the centre-backs. Mario Balotelli is the sole striker today. And the referee today is Oliver Benito Ledesma. At last, after all the build-up, the game starts. They've got the ball rolling again straight away. On to the attack now. Charles Cabore. Makes the challenge here. Here's the chance. That's a good save. He got a touch to that. Well, they will have rehearsed this situation, how to defend a corner. They've all got their jobs. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Trying to thread it through here. Here's a chance to whip it in. He can put them in front. Gone for goal in spectacular style.
Well, I was expecting him to be wheeling away in celebration there.
You want to have another look at that one, Alan, I guess.
Well, you've got to admire that. That is wonderful.
Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. There's good progress with this attack. Tackle here. Well, they're going to start from the back because it's a back pass to the keeper. Return ball. Good strong tackle. Into the attacking third. Well, it was an early foul, and I think it's right for the referee to say, yeah, well, that's a free kick, and, you know, you can't do that. Well, he's had a go.
Well, if you don't buy a ticket, as they say, and fair play to him for having a crack.
Vice. The referee giving the player the benefit of the doubt about that, but he's given the free kick. Grandquist. Now Kouassi. It's looking good, this move. Chance to cross it. The shot's on! Oh, great work by the keeper. Well, they're doing their marking properly at the corner here. It looks like it anyway. In there with a header. They do rehearse these corners, but I'm afraid that was an example of not rehearsing it, really. It was poor.
Yeah, I think he wants to have another go at that. Whether he'll get the chance, I'm not sure.
Mario Balotelli. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. That's a fine tackle. Defender's done very well to clear that. It's a good place to win the ball here. Well, they're in a good position here. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Well, they've got to work hard to try and get it back. And there's the interception. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. And now the shot! In with a chance. First goal's always a crucial goal, and they've just got it. He took the chance with absolute precision, Alan.
Wasn't an easy one either, that, Martin, but he made it look so.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Now Kouassi. looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Bodmer. On to the attack now. Throw in now. Sharply done to restart it here. Trying to find an opening, not panicking. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out. Just working away to try and find an opening. It's an exhibition here with such great passing. Strong challenge. Chance from the pass. Well, they got away with it in the end. Good challenge here. He's coming forward with some danger. Doing well to keep the ball. Good piece of tackling then. That's a foul, free kick. Charles Cabore. Andreas Grandqvist. Well read by the defender. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Here's an opportunity. The shot's on! Super goalkeeping. And that's a save for the goalkeeper. Now Kouassi. It'll be a throw. Dante. There's good progress with this attack. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. Now Kouassi, working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Well, he's threaded the pass through neatly. Challenges for the ball. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down, and now they've got to try and regain possession. Bodmer. And they're passing so well out there. Weiss. could be dangerous. How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball? And he's closed down well and stopped the cross coming in. Tries the through pass. It's a very good effort to stop that cross. Got past his man here. They've coped with it well defensively. Charles Cabore. Cut out by the defender. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. In comes the challenge. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Well, they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Presented possession to the opposition now. Charles Cabore. Now Kouassi. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. And he's headed it goalwards. Great work from the goalkeeper. On to the attack now. Challenges for the ball. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Just working away to try and find an opening. Promising build-up until that challenge. Bodmer. Well, he tried to find his man, but he's only put the ball into touch. Building steadily here, keeping possession. And in goes the cross. Well, they got it wide very well, a chance to get the cross in. And here's the shot. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Now Kouassi. Came in with a challenge. Well, they're in a good position here. Stop the cross. He's done well there, defender. Shots on here. But couldn't quite keep it down enough. Well, the action is going to continue here. We've got 4 minutes of added time. Now Kouassi. Charles Cabore. Good challenge here. Charles Cabore. Now Kouassi. Charles Cabore. He's coming for in with a chance. There it is, the equaliser.
Well, I don't go that far from my holidays, and he scored from that distance. It's an incredible strike.
Let's have another peek at that goal. So away we go at 1-1. Well, everything to play for in the second half. We've reached half-time at 1-1. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, a really good late equalising goal, and that might just change the manager's team talk now.
Here's the chance. That's a good save. He got a touch to that. The shot's on. Oh, great work by the keeper. Position. They've worked this attack very well. And now the shot! In with a chance. First goal is always a crucial goal, and they've just got it. Charles Cabore. He's coming forward. In with a chance. And there it is, the equaliser. So the referee's happy, and the second half gets underway. Well, whistle's gone. Free kick. He has been pressed there to running the ball out of play. When you think about football as a passing game, which it is, you think about players like him. Comes in with a tackle. Well, here comes the support. Defender to it first. Now Kouassi. Nice bit of interplay between these two. Really good aggression of the right kind to tackle so successfully. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Attacking now. Confident and quality on the ball. The shot's on! He's kept it out. Well, here's a chance to get their noses in front from the corner. He got the last touch, the defender, so that will be a corner. Balotelli! And a score now. And Nice, a nice corner.
Well, it was such a beautifully delivered corner that you just felt it was going to end up with a goal.
Off we go again, 2-1. Charles Cabore. Now Kouassi. And on the home bench, a substitute is clearly getting ready to come on. Into the attacking third. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Goes out wide again. Promising build-up until that challenge. Quick change of possession here. We've got the away manager indicating he wants to make a substitution now. Bodmer. Well, they're in a good position here. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Crosses in. He's got it back again from his teammate. Now Kouassi. Here the challenge is a good one. Here's a chance to attack. Well, it's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. In with a chance. Oh, it's the post. Good challenge here. Mario Balotelli. There's good progress with this attack. Tries the through pass. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. We've had an hour gone here, and there's still 30 minutes left. He's got support here. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they've still got the ball. They cope with it well defensively. Not a great cross at all in the circumstances, and pretty easy to cope with by the defending team. Dante. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Very good passes. This team are passing the ball beautifully. Balotelli! A let-off for the defending team. It's over the bar. He's put it over the bar from a really promising position.
Well, that was all he had to do. If he had kept it down, it was a certain goal.
Top player, top performance today from him, right on his game. He's being substituted now, and the crowd have loved watching his performance.
Yeah, it's just all gone right. Doesn't happen all the time, but one of those days where he didn't really put a foot wrong.
Just lent the ball to his mate and got it back again. Charles Cabore. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Quick tempo to the passing. And now the shot! Good play, but not quite a good enough shot. They're still behind. Comes the challenge. Attacking well here. Another successful challenge. He wins the ball so well for his team. Giving the opposition a problem with their interpassing. Gets his foot in there. Good forward play from them. Can go back to the goalkeeper here and does. Bodmer. How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball? Andreas Grandqvist. Charles Cabore. It goes out wide again. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. And in goes the cross, and he headed it goalwards. Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his, and he's made sure he's protected it. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Well, they're in a good position here. And in goes the cross. Safely behind for a goal kick. Now Kouassi. He's coming forward with some danger. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Looking for an opening with some good... He's got his shot off now. I don't think he was quite sure where the goal was as he took the shot on. You can see what he was trying to do, just stretch the opposition by getting the ball out wide, but it's gone out for a throw. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Tackle here. Well, he's got away from him. Charles Cabore. It's good play until they got that challenge in. Giving the ball away now. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. In quickly. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Well, he's got the ball there and dealt with the danger, really. Bodmer. Now, what is the referee going to do here? Oh, how about this? Listen to the crowd now. He's coming off, having really taken this game by the scruff of the neck.
Oh, he's a real favourite with these fans, an even bigger favourite now after that performance.
We've got a corner now. The supporters, Alan, trying to play their part here and lift the home team.
Yeah, I think they believe, Martin. The question is, do those players down on the pitch believe as well here?
Building steadily here, keeping possession. That passing is top class. I think that's what the professionals call overplaying. Too many passes, possession squandered. Well, we're in the last knockings of the game, but we're still on the edge of our seats here. It's that close. And he goes for goal with his head. And this is a goal! And that could just pull them away to make sure of the victory. In terms of shots, there is a real gap between these two sides, reflected in the recent goal. But in terms of form, you'd have called it even, wouldn't you?
Well, you would. And I'd like to see the stats at the end as to how many shots they are going to rack up, because they've been peppering that goal.
(3-1) the scoreline as we restart the game. Charles Cabore. He'll need to try and get the ball back now. Bodmer. Andreas Grandqvist. Bodmer. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. With a goal to his name, the midfield player is now coming off.
Yeah, he's one of those key midfielders, probably one of the first on the manager's team sheet. Done himself no harm here.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. And he's in, and an opportunity to help their chances now. Credit for taking on the shot.
Well, what a good chance that was for him. By his standards, that's a glaring miss.
I know, Alan, this is one of your favourite referees, and he's done well here, hasn't he? He's come back and done the booking, having let the play go on earlier.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to give the advantage to the team in possession. He did that, but he also punished the offender.
Charles Cabore. Attacking well here. Good through pass. And now the shot! Terrific stop. Well, they've got to take this risk now for the corner. Up comes the keeper. And in goes the cross. And he heads it for goal.
Well, it's an important goal, isn't it? It's brought the match back into sharper relief, really. The contest is very much on again. The deficit is down to 1, and there's still opportunities for them to make even further inroads into the scoreline.
Well, we're pleased as neutrals, Alan. It's brought it back into contention again. They're just one behind.
Well, at one stage, I thought they were down and out, but fair play. They've rallied, shown great character.
Very good game, 3-2. Dante. Andreas Grandqvist. We've seen the board there, 5 minutes of added time.
Well, that should give these players some encouragement because they've been playing pretty well and they just need to take the chances now.
Andreas Grandqvist. Now Kouassi. It's so frustrating for them. They're on the attack, they can't break through. Tackle here. Charles Cabore. Could be dangerous. And they've cut it out. Trying to thread it through here.
Saw the goal and went for it.
They've scored. It's getting better and better for them. It's another late goal to emphasise the gulf between the two sides today.
Yeah, and it's been that type of match. I think everybody out there, the strikers particularly, want to increase the goal tallies, and they've done it.
Plenty of goals for the fans here. 4-2. Off we go again.
Well, a fair bit in this match for both sides, but in the end the referee calls a halt with the final scoreline 4-2. Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
Oh, lots of energy, lots of quality, and a good goal, along with plenty of chances.
Here's the chance.
That's a good save. He got a touch to that. The shot's on. Oh, great work by the keeper. And now the shot.
In with a chance.
First goal is always a crucial goal, and they've just got it. Charles Cabore.
He's coming forward, in with a chance.
And there it is, the equaliser.
Confident and quality on
The shot's on.
He's kept it out.
Balotelli. And a score now.
And he goes for goal with his head. Good through pass.
And now the shot. Terrific stop. And in goes the cross.
And he heads it for goal. Trying to thread it through here.
Saw the goal and went for it.
They've scored. It's getting better and better for them.